YouTube fam? I'm back. I'm about to be doing a steering wheel install on my 2011 Mustang, and I'm going to show you how to go from stock to somewhat stylish, I guess. But we finna get into that. We finna get into the car and show you what we about to change. This one I'm about to be taking out my stock steering wheel. I mean, nothing wrong with it. I just don't like it. I thought it was time to upgrade, and this is what we're gonna be upgrading to. Carbon fiber around the top, leather with the red stitching to match the car. Apparently I gotta take the trimming off this, put on this. I may end up painting that trimming black, but flat bottom, and you can see the side-by-side comparison. It ain't really much different other than the flat bottom and the carbon fiber, which is gonna look good with the rest of the interior. And you gotta excuse my car because I'm tearing it apart. I'll put a backup camera on. I'm about to start by taking the battery off because you don't want the battery to be hooked up and the airbag deploy or something, potentially kill you or something. So I ain't gotta show you that. All right, so first thing, we're taking the steering wheel off. You gotta take the airbag off. And from my understanding, is this, you gotta take these things off the side. I don't know where my screwdriver at, so I'm gonna be using my key. So I can get that twist in and come out. These little things, thumb on the floor. But now, it's an 8mm bolt that goes in there, and that's a 7. I'm tripping. Where's my 8? Right here. So there's one on both sides. I mean, nothing too complicated, just gotta get in there and unscrew it kind of deep in there. It probably help if you had a magnet of some sort, like I got. I don't think I unscrewed it enough. I did. But there's one on both sides. Two 8mm bolts. It ain't too many bolts to come out the steering wheel, from my understanding at least. So now should just be able to put the airbag out. And with the battery being undone, this shouldn't deploy, but you gotta, I guess, gotta wiggle it out, I guess. Okay. I didn't pull that bolt all the way out. Pull that out. Nothing too serious, just got 2 clamps. Undo them, sit them to the side. I wish I didn't have to put the airbag back in. Really don't want no airbag. Now you got this big bolt in the middle. Then you gotta undo this plug on the inside. I don't know what it's for. And undo this. Alright, that's all the connections in there. From what I've seen, it's a 24mm, and that's right. So get your 24 and shouldn't be tight because these cars ain't that old, so it ain't like you working on a 1994 Ranger or Fox body or something of that nature. This would help if I had my drill. 24mm bolt. Put that on the floor. These, I think they push out. We're gonna be using these in the other steering wheel. So I put that there. I've seen some people pry them up. I don't know why they do that. They just really slide out. So now the steering wheel comes right off. So now the main part is going to be getting this harness, and you got to get these bolts out here, which are I think they're T27s. I'm not going to show this, so I'll be back once I get this U out and get it installed on the other steering wheel and get all this trimming off, and I'll be back Yeah, you can pop. Alright, so got everything back together. Got this U back on. This little harness. That sticks there. These were T27 star head screws. And I mean, the rest of it just really sticking it back on and getting everything back lined up the way it needs to be. That goes there. It's a big 24 to go back on. I haven't put the trim on yet. Gonna do that a little later. At this time it get dark pretty quick, so I'd rather do that off camera. Alright, got all that back on. So now I gotta find my buttons, which I don't know where I put them. I just know I got one somewhere. So unorganized, just losing stuff all over the place. We'll get that figured out later too. There go another one of those springs, which is for the steering wheel. Which probably went on this side. Yep. Alright, turn it off again. Alright, so now I got everything back put on and about to be going back together with everything. So now got the U-bolt on, the U-joint, whatever you want to call it. Got the 3 bolts back in it, which were T27s. So we about to get this airbag hooked up. It just pushes in. Get this plug back in before I forget it. Get that line back up how it's supposed to be. So at the moment I don't have my controls in. Alright, you can delete that. Not delete it, but. Alright, so now I got everything back put on and about to be going back together with everything. So now got the U-bolt on, the U-joint, whatever you want to call it. Got the 3 bolts back in it, which were T27s. So we about to get this airbag hooked up. It just pushes in. Get this plug back in before I forget it. Get that line back up how it's supposed to be. So at the moment I don't have my controls in. Alright, you can delete that. Not delete it, but. Alright, you ready? Mm-hmm. Alright, so got everything back together. No, not that. You can keep it, I'm just delete it. Alright, so I don't have my controls in because I gotta take all the trimming off, and without the trimming it doesn't fit properly. So right now I'm just getting these 2 8mm bolts back in. Get them started so they can go back in the proper way. Gotta put that one, tighten that one up a little bit more. Alright, so Got everything back together. You see how it look. Only takes around 20-30 minutes to do so. Really not a whole lot. I think this may come off also, so I may end up taking it back apart just to put this on. But other than that, pretty simple install. Flat bottom. Got to take that off, put the trim on, put all my controls back in, and I'll be complete. So I'm gonna get everything buttoned up, and I'm gonna do one last go over everything so you can see how everything looks. All right, so got everything back together. Got the airbag back on, aka the horn, whatever you want to call it. Got a piece of the trim off. It'll go on and go like that. I just gotta go get some glue for it. Overall, I'm satisfied with the steering wheel. The way it looked to the stop, yeah, I'm definitely satisfied with that. To be honest, it feel better. It feel damn good, to be honest. All in all, that's pretty much it. We wrapping this video up. Shouldn't take too long for somebody to install a steering wheel, maybe 20 minutes. Me, myself, personally, I installed it wrong. I had to take it back off because I forgot to take this part off, which I didn't know it came off because the video I seen, they bought a used steering wheel, so I'm guessing they already had that. About to get everything buttoned up, and I'm out.